Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. If you can't tell, I've rearranged a little bit. I kept the rainbows, I love the colors, I'm a pretty colorful person. But one thing that hasn't left is my playlist, and I actually have a request for you. So if there is a song that resonates with you, that is important to you, that's special to you, that really means something to you, I want you to comment below what that song is, because I will add it to the playlist. And then once I add it, you can look on the reads that I post and you can look for that song. So whether it's for Taurus or not, whether it's for one of your other signs, maybe it's for a sign that's not even in your chart. If you see that song, you know, or you might have an inclination to watch it because that reading might resonate a little bit specialer for you. Yes, I know that specialer is not a word. But so please do comment below if you haven't already liked, subscribed, if you feel compelled to share, that would be awesome. But Taurus, before we get too far into your reading, let's find out how many skips to do to get to where we need to be in the playlist. Ooh. All right, so we got 2 upside down. 9. The song Wysteria Lane by Goose. I've been kind of, I'm not going to say obsessed, but I've been digging Goose pretty hard lately. All right, so title of your read is Negative Neds and Nancy's Necromancy. So I looked up necromancy because I think a lot of people compare it or confuse it with like necrophilia, which is not what it is. Necromancy is the idea that you can communicate with those who have passed. And anybody who isn't on a spiritual journey at all is going to be a doubter, a skeptic, a pessimist, a naysayer. They're going to be all of those things and then some. They're going to call you crazy. They're going to say a lot of things, and they're going to, what I feel is cause you to kind of question your own experiences. What I am here to say is trust your guides. Trust your gut. Trust in what you are experiencing. Because everybody arrives at different realizations when they're supposed to. And hopefully everyone will hop on this train. And it is a train indeed. It's a trip. But you're not crazy. If you're hearing or feeling like you're connecting, this clairvoyance where you just kind of know things, don't negate that. Trust it and listen to it. And don't let anybody tell you anything else. Don't let peer pressure win. What you heard, whatever you hear in your head, is right for you. And so I think a lot of people, once they're on this journey, it does become about what resonates with you. It no longer matters really what other people are doing. That's a huge part of this. It's a huge part of, there's one thing to be able to find your tribe where you have like-minded people to talk to about this kind of stuff. Because this is not like dinner conversation. You actually do become that crazy person at the family dinner parties. So you find your tribe, yes, but that tribe needs to be open and welcoming of everybody's experiences. So when you feel something, your feelings are valid. Your emotions, your nudges, what you're guided to do, follow it. And it may be a little off kilter. I've done some really out there things, and I know that they're tests from my guides. It's one of the things I do is if I reach out to people, sometimes I get nudges, and I can't not respond or react or do whatever it is that I'm meant to do. But I just want to tell you, it's really hard to find the right words to say, to reach out to a widow and to tell her that her past husband has things to say to her. And no, I don't charge for this. I'm not a sketchy schemer like that. That if you ever encounter somebody who's like, I have messages from your dead husband and they're gonna be $300, no, do not buy into that garbage. That is not how this goes. So if I ever reach out to somebody in these kind of situations, it's always for love. It's always out of love. I just got chills all over. And strength. Strength's on the bottom. When I get those nudges, and I have done this, I've reached out to people. I've reached out to people I've known since I was a child who I haven't talked to in years and said, hey, your dad has messages for you. Hey, your mom has messages for you. Hey, your dead husband has messages for you. And let me tell you, a lot of people would say that I'm crazy for doing that. But I absolutely believe in what I do. I believe it's my responsibility. I believe in what I'm doing. And I guess I'm telling you this because I want you to believe in what you are experiencing. It's not normal. And life is so much more than what we can see. And with that said, I don't even know if I want to do a spread for you. I kind of just want to see what falls out. But let's do a what's powering, what's changing, what's blocking. We'll try the traditional. We'll aim for it. All right. So, negative Neds and Nancys. I feel like you have people around you that are telling you, stick to the plan, stick to what's normal. The song All the Good Girls Go to Hell by Billie Eilish. I feel like you, maybe you're raised really traditionally, very religious, so this is really, really far out. Any kind of spiritual belief is really far out of how you were conditioned, how your family believes. And maybe they're, I just imagine, you're a witch! The Monty Python, though, where they're like really, really small rocks. What other things float? She's a witch! I mean, I'm not a witch. I guess tarot is a witchy thing. Crystals and mugwort. But it's all how it resonates with you. It's all how it serves you. Just like holy water or, I don't know. I mean, I was confirmed. I'm really a weird tie-dye of religion. So what I'm getting, I guess for you, I actually have it written down. I have a notebook that I take notes. I actually was tempted to not pull any cards for your read and to really just go on my gut. Just to kind of show you how it's okay. It's okay to be a mix of things. It's okay to evolve out of what you were taught, and not everybody is going to be open and receptive to it. I really feel like your mother or somebody is like fearing for your soul now. It's like she'd rather you'd come home and say that you were pregnant. And I know it's a weird thing to say, but again, I trust my nudges. Do you have any messages? Lucifer is lonely. Spirit. And normal in reverse. And foundation on the bottom. This spiritual journey that you're on is going to be the best thing that you could possibly do for yourself. And somebody may not be able to see that. Somebody else can't understand because it's so abnormal for what they know. They're going to be intolerant of this. Sung DLZ by TV on the radio. But just as they've found ways to rely and grow through their faith, to be a better person, a better human, to adhere to their faith, friends, family, your community, your work community, I don't know. It's people who are just, you are the odd duck out here. You're the goose. Duck, duck, goose, you're the goose. You're about to lay some golden eggs. but you are the oddball. This goes against everything from your foundation, you are straying so far. I just imagine somebody who like lives in a mansion and then the next day they're like everything that they own and have was just stripped away and they're like living in a tent. It's just completely different, but they're happier in the tent. And that's a lot of what this journey is. It's a lot of like stripping away what you don't really need. A lot of ego death. And I'm not saying it's not nice to have nice things, especially to a Taurus. You like material things. You like working hard for your material things. You have a hard time letting go of things. But this spiritual journey is important for you. This is going to shape your foundation for the better. Spirit is a 10 of cups, and spirit is like your essence, your being. You are going to learn some very important things about yourself. It's going to be beautiful, but it's not going to be understood by everybody. So it is going to be really important for you to find your tribe, your community of people, of like-minded individuals. And you can do it anywhere. I mean, I wouldn't trust everything on like Facebook and Instagram. I feel like if you are on this spiritual journey and you believe in the idea of communicating with those who have passed, your spirit guides, the universe itself, energies, whatever you want to call it, I encourage you to ask for the right people to come into your life so that you can surround yourself with like-minded individuals who want to move you forward in a positive direction. Set the intention. Or you're just going to keep feeling. You're just going to keep feeling like this oddball out. Not this ugly duckling, but just the black sheep, and until you find that group of people, you're going to have a lot of negative Neds and Nancys calling you crazy. I mean, there was a time that I was pretty sure if I talked to anybody about what I was doing, they were going to try to put me in like a mental hospital. And it's a very real fear. And a lot of my life looked like from shambles, from the outside in. But it was all part of it. And I'm so grateful for all of it. So, Taurus, your spiritual journey is going to be for you only, as you're going through it. And once, you're never really through it, it's a journey. But at some point, these people who are, your Abby normal, at some point they're going to be amazed at the person you've become and are becoming, at the changes you made, at the things that don't trigger you anymore. I just got chills. That the things keep on moving by the Funk Hunters. They are going to be amazed at the person you become. And you never would have become this person on this path, on this normal path, this traditional, this whatever your foundation had instilled in you. You would never become this version of you without what you're about to go through or are going through already. And it's going to be scary and it's going to be hard. But it's going to teach you to shed what doesn't serve you. It's going to help you to not overreact or to not react, period. Not react to the things that used to. The things that used to bother you, that used to shake you, that used to break you. I feel compelled to say, just keep on moving. Just keep going forward. I do feel like you're in this further than anybody else knows. And I feel like you're right at that point where you're like, am I crazy? You're not. Indecision. Am I crazy? Is this normal? No, it's not normal to anybody else. What's chaos to the flies, or what's normal to the spider is chaos to the fly. You're the spider and you're weaving your web. So, trust in what you're getting, trust the nudges. Whatever you hear in your mind, trust it. Unless it's fear. And you'll know fear because you'll feel it in your chest. But if you get a thought and it gets stuck on repeat, and it's something out of the norm, that's your spirit guides. Those are your spirit guides, like knocking at your door. Open it. Open it and walk through. What's the worst that's going to happen? They call you crazy? They already think you're crazy. Wisdom. The Ace of Swords, truth. With introspection, you are going to inspire people. You are going to inspire people to go within and reevaluate what they're doing. Because you followed the wisdom that you're getting. And it's wisdom. It's not knowledge. It's wisdom because it's your spirit guides. They've acquired wisdom, and now they have someone to share it with. Somebody who's open to it. Somebody who's not closed off, because it's necromancy. So, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. I think you get the gist. Keep on keeping on. Literally, keep it moving. You got this. You know, just trust. Just trust it. Trust the process. This is a gift. And you're going to be the greatest gift to the universe as you go. We need you. Stay on it. Stay on the train. We need you. We need more healers, more kind people in this world. We don't need more successful, normal people. We need people with ancient wisdom that they're willing to bring here and share now. This is when we need it. So thank you for being on the journey. Thank you for being open to anything that's going on. Thank you for being okay with being called crazy. And if you're not okay with it yet, get okay with it. So Taurus, I hope this finds you well. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to comment and leave your song. If you want to connect, my information's down there. And that's all I got for you. So be well, stay positive. It's a journey, and you're meant to be on it. So